Most civilians have a pretty limited idea of what life is like on an Army post. It's much more than training, preparation, and service. For soldiers and their families, that post is home.
Anytime that the Army has official travelers, whether it's a family PCSing to a new duty station, or it's a military member or Army civilian who's in an official training status, there's a bit of stress involved. And when you're in a facility that is not as nice as home, it's unknown to you, it just adds to that stress. So it was very important to the Army to make sure that now that we're improving the quality of their homes, that we extend that improvement to the temporary lodging that they have at various installations.
The Army selected Holiday Inn Express, Candlewood, and Staybridge because those brands in particular really know how to treat guests who are in for a long period of time.
We've stayed at Holiday Inn Expresses everywhere we travel. We stay at Staybridges. I like their feel. I like their hospitality. And so it's great to have one on post.
IHG Army Hotels provide a special combination of services that are specifically tailored for the soldiers and their families. We know what they do isn't easy, so we want to make sure that they're able to relax and feel at home when they're at our hotels.
Oh, the change is remarkable. We are so happy to be able to introduce the same private sector standards. I mean, the business center, the nice hot breakfast, the manager's receptions with the barbecues, the things that you actually see in the hotels outside the gate are really important to soldiers and their families. So we're very happy to introduce those, and just the difference in the facilities themselves, it's remarkable.
In every room, they've gone down to the studs, to the drywall. There's fresh carpet, there's new cabinetry, there's new wall hangings, new mattresses, new beds, new furniture, flat screen TVs. The bathroom has been redone, and wireless service in every room. So again, some of those nice to have, must have kind of wants, they packaged them all in one, and they delivered a quality product.
Our winning ways culture is at the core of how we operate as a company. Our winning ways culture means doing the right thing, showing that we care, always aiming higher, celebrating difference, and working better together.
I don't know that I've met anyone within the IHG company who does not truly live the winning ways. And it doesn't matter if it's down to the housekeeper or it's the vice president. The winning ways are how they treat the people, how they treat the customers, and how they do their business.
It's the work that they have to put in. They put in a lot of effort to go ahead and make this a great place for us. And that's why I think my hat's off is to those guys. I can't say enough good things about that whole group of people.
Not everyone that comes into this business is suited for it. You can train and train and train sometimes, but some of it has to come from the heart. It has to come in wanting to take care of people, and you just have to find the right people sometimes.
I felt a little nervous at first about the change because I wasn't sure on what was going to happen, but then when they started coming and explaining to us what they were going to do and how they were going to make a difference, I was like, oh yeah, I want to be a part of that.
My favorite training was the opera system, learning how to work the front desk check-ins, check-outs.
It's gotten easier. Holiday Inn has put a lot of new stuff in these buildings.
It's much, much easier. It's quicker to get to things. The old system, it took minutes. Opera, it's just really quick.
The training that I learned, we learned how to greet the guests differently. We learned how to make the reservations differently. We learned that it's important for us to not give I don't know answers. We need to know, we try to help the guests as much as possible in every aspect that we could.
But I didn't think they was going to count all my years being here and stuff like that. I thought I was going to have to start all over.
When you start off as a brand new employee with a new company, you don't get benefits. And since when they told me I was going to get to keep my 6.5 years, I actually got to start off with benefits.
I love the people. I love interacting with people. I'm a big people person. I love to make people laugh. I love to see smiling faces. I don't like to see anyone upset because that just makes me feel like I haven't done my job. When you walk out of the hotel, I want you to be like, I will come back.
Working in the hotel business, you got to be around people. So you got to interact with them. You got to make them feel comfortable. You got to talk to them, smile a lot. You can't be around here being grumpy. So the winning ways plays a big part. You got to show you care, like we said.
When you see families that are in a hotel and you see children that are playing, or you see them in the business center, or you see the families and their children in the lobby enjoying the social or the breakfast, that's really what tells you that you're making a difference. It's not something you can really fully describe, but you have to experience it by the look on those people's faces and how they're interacting with each other to know we are truly making a difference in their lives.
It's just very important to us to make them feel welcome and home. They're away from their families. You know, we're just here for them 24/7 whenever they need us.
I have no problem with no matter who, if they're from the President of the United States to the lowest man on the totem pole. I don't care who you are. If you're a guest of the hotel, I'm going to treat you the same.
We work hard to make this place stand out for them, and I hope they do like it.
The facility and the service cannot be separated. With our partner on this venture, Actus Lend-Lease and IHG, we could not do it without their involvement, and they could not do it without our involvement. Service will take you so far, and product improvements will only take you so far. You have to have the two integrated together to truly impact the lives of soldiers, and that's what we're doing in the PAL program.